A man who lured a woman to his home to talk about the Bible and then murdered her has just been sentenced to life in prison. Fox 4's Dion Anglin is at Frank College Courts building in downtown Dallas. Dion.
Oh, that's right, Heather. A judge sentenced Randy Torres to life in prison and recommended no chance for parole. It follows a day of testimony in this sentencing phase for the man who brutally murdered his neighbor, a woman he invited over for prayer and Bible study. Well, Randy Torres was 19 when it happened. He confessed just minutes after he killed Kathy Wilder. She was a massage therapist and a faithful community volunteer. They lived in the same mobile home park. It was July 2010. Prosecutors say Torres started the brutal stabbing after Wilder had been at his place for about 20 minutes. She was stabbed repeatedly, including in the head and back. Prosecutors say Torres was covered in blood when he walked to a nearby bar afterwards. That's when he alerted police that he'd killed someone. A doctor testified about his mental illness. His parents also testified, and they said they never knew him to be violent, though he was withdrawn and showed signs of mental illness. The victim's family is relieved he got life in prison.
I could not believe that what he could do to my daughter.
Mental illness was considered, but what was more considered was the fact that he brutally murdered someone. And all of that was taken into consideration in putting on this case and in the sentence that he got.
Now, Torres' mother and his biological father both testified. His mother said that she thought he should serve some time in prison, and then she wanted him to live with her, said that she would be responsible for his care. Now, the state argued that was not feasible because every day since he has been in jail for 3 years now, that he has refused to take his medication, and that it has been an ordeal just to accomplish that, just to get him to do that. That's the latest live here at the Crowley Courts. Heather?
Hey, Dion, given his mental history and what's happening there with him behind bars now, what's the plan for psychological treatment and medication?
Well, I can tell you this. When the psychologist was on the stand, she basically said that she recommended that he not only be on medication, but that he be involved in some type of intensive therapy for the rest of his life. Heather?
All right. Hopefully he'll get that. Dion, thank you.